We are going to do a very quick live stream. There's some good plays available. There's also some promos. Again, I'm going to try to keep this live stream quick, but you can see Better has a promo. They have a risk-free bet up to $10. So long story short, let's try to find some plays quickly before any of the lines move. You can see there's some value on Dabble as well. So let's just take a look. Let's see what we got. So the first play on Underdog, let's build an Underdog slip to start, is Mikic under 3.5 rebounds. So again, if you're new to these live streams, like the way that Underdog works is, you take a dude to go over or under. You're going to get the same payout regardless, over, under, over, under. So what you want to do is you want to compare the lines to sports books. And you can see all the books have kind of moved Mikic to being a heavy favorite. FanDuel's moved him all the way down to minus 150. So he's a big favorite to go under. The under is the more likely outcome, according to all the data points we have in the market. So that's a second good pick we can go with. But now we need a third pick. And then you can see this college basketball play as well. Lazar under 8.5 rebounds plus assists. Same reason, same strategy. So what do we want as our final pick? Fuck, bro. We got some golf showing up. So golf's obviously tomorrow. We got the Players Championship. So let's take a look right here. We have over 70.5 strokes for Cameron Young. So where does PrizePicks have this line? We hit some PrizePicks plays last night, but I'm going to keep this live stream brief. What book do you guys want to look at next? So you can see PrizePicks doesn't even have a strokes line up. But anyways, let's lock this in on Underdog Fantasy. Before the lines move, try to move quick. And again, fuck. So they already moved one of the lines we wanted to be on. Again, Underdog Fantasy, sometimes they just bump things quickly on these live streams, but let's see if there's any other plays. Damn, we got college basketball already starting, but let's see if we can find one more pick on Underdog. And then let's go over to PrizePicks because there was actually some really good value on PrizePicks, or we can do Fliff. Honestly, whatever people want. So let's see what we have here. So let me get rid of... So let's see what we have. Let's see if there's anything enticing on Underdog to pair with these two plays, right? So we got good value on the Mikic play, but let's go ahead too. Let's put in Better, and then we'll look at PrizePicks, just because Better has a promo going on right now. So fuck it. We can go with another college prop. Again, if you can't play college, sorry. I know college isn't available in every state, but here's the 3-pick entry. I'm going to go ahead and lock in, and then we can go over to Better. And again, unfortunately, Better... basically for Better, I'm just gonna... Anyways, we'll just take advantage of the promo. Better, they recently reduced their payouts, which really sucks, but, honestly, that's just kind of how it is. So let's lock in this play. 6x payout for 3-pick entries on Underdog, which is obviously really good. Like, if you look at, PrizePicks, some of these other books, they only give you a 5x payout, which is why you want to be playing 3-pick entries on Underdog. But anyways, we got our first play in, and we already have some seemingly good-looking plays, hopefully, for golf tomorrow. So we're adding in another golf play. So this is a 3-pick entry on Underdog to kind of start out the stream. What book should we look at? What book do people want to look at? So we got Travis Reed, under half of a steal. It looks like, I say this in every stream, but some of these plays, sometimes the values in these random niche markets, obviously everyone likes betting on the popular players, but sometimes that's just how it is. What book do you guys want to look at? What book? Should we do Better? Should we do the Better promo? What do people think? What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? Dabble. I'm up early. Chalkboard, free square. So Chalkboard has a free square. So some people want to look at Dabble. But anyways, let's do this Better promo quickly. And again, unfortunately, do people like riding Mikic twice? Damn, we could have taken Donovan. Fuck, man. We could have taken Donovan Mitchell PRAs as well. So it looks like this is available. We're actually already on Donovan Mitchell. Over in assists, so we had him last night on PrizePicks as well as Underdog, over 4.5 assists. I'm not sure, did it end up getting bumped? Where's his line now? I don't even see an assist line on PrizePicks. I don't know. They have a Goblin and they have a Demon, but they don't have a regular square. But anyways, whatever. Let's kind of move on. Let's see if we can find anything. I don't know if he's going to be on restricted minutes. Obviously, he hasn't played for a while. But let's see if there's anything on Fliff, and then let's do better, and we can do chalkboard. There's also some good plays on PrizePicks, so we'll go to PrizePicks as well. So you can see lines are kind of moving around on Franz. So if you take a look here, like Franz over 3.5 assists, no other book is giving you better than plus money. And you can see a lot of these books like Pinnacle and FanDuel. FanDuel's are actually ripped Franz to being favored to go over. So they now have his over 3.5. You know, now it's arbitrage. So anyways, let's take a look quickly. So like FanDuel is so out of sync with Fliff that you could bet the over on Fliff, the under on FanDuel, and guarantee a profit. So clearly the market's super out of sync. Lines are kind of moving around. I don't know if any lineup news came out. Sometimes a lot of these line movements, Donovan Mitchell participating in shoot around. Okay, so it looks like he's going to play. Dude, fucking Kawhi Leonard yesterday. Ruined my parlay getting injured. But let's see what we have. Do people like Franz over 3.5 assists at plus 110? So we're getting plus 110. This line probably won't last that long. I mean, sometimes when one book moves, I like to kind of give it a sec, wait to see if other books start to move. And you can see other books are now moving in the same direction. So Fanatics, MGM, like a lot of these books have already moved him to not even being offered at plus money. And there's some college basketball picks. But we're already on. So honestly, let's just lock this in. So I'm going to lock it in on Fliff. Fuck it. Let's get in an early college basketball prop for today. Also, damn, we're already on. I mean, if you were on last night's stream, I'm already on the over in this game. But the market has just been moving towards the over in Fresno State versus Wyoming. Yesterday, we took an alternate line over 140.5. And you can see Fliff already bumped that down to plus 100. So unfortunately, we're going to miss that anyways. But let's take a look here. We'll do PrizePicks in a sec. But anyways, we got in a Fliff player prop. Lines moving on Franz Wagner over 3.5 assists. So we're riding Franz, we're riding Mikic, and then some college kids and some golf bros. But let's go ahead. Let's move on to better. Let's just do this promo play quickly. I mean, again, I say this in a lot of the streams, but the easiest money, you know, you'll ever make is these promos. So this is a risk-free bet. Basically, you place a bet, and if you lose, you get your money back. Seems like a pretty good deal. So what we can do is let's just build our slip quickly. So the first play, I mean, do we want to ride him twice, Mikic? Is he the type of dude you'd want to ride twice? I don't know, man. Oh, my God. What the fuck is going on in this game? So we're already on the over. We're already on the over 140.5. But do we want to ride? Again, a lot of these books, sometimes like Fliff, they offer alternate totals. So they'll offer totals for a bunch of different lines. And sometimes there's better value in the alternate line. So like over 140.5, whatever. But let's just see what we have here. Anyways, it looks like it moved anyways. So let's go back to better and let's just do this promo slip. So again, if we lose, we get our money back. Better works just like Underdog. They have slightly different payouts. But, you know, you take Reeves to go over or under 4.5 rebounds, you're going to get the same payout regardless. So I obviously follow a very data-driven approach. You can see every sports book. You want to treat all these books as data points. They all have the under heavily juiced. So through their odds, they're telling you that, hey, Reeves is a lot more likely to go under. So that can be our second pick. And again, this is a risk-free bet. So if we lose, we get our money back. So I won't track it in my little tracking sheet. But what we can do is we can see, is there anything else on better? Again, they recently like nerfed payouts. They reduced their payouts, which honestly really sucks, but not much we can do there, right? So fuck yeah. Okay. So we do have some other picks. So we have Nathan McKinnon under 1.5 points. So you can see FanDuel's offering this at plus 110, but let me put in all sports. Let me put in the NBA as well. So we got Mikic. We got McCollum points is another option. I mean, again, these plays aren't like plays I would want to take normally. But with the promo, we got to find, ideally we want to make a 5-pick entry. Like, it's a risk-free bet. So we might as well get aggressive here. So you take a look at Halliburton. You know, you can see this play right here kind of showing up. All these other fantasy sites, PrizePicks, Underdog, you know, they have Halliburton's line at 18.5 points. So we're getting a point of value relative to the rest of the market. Also, Halliburton, 19.5 points. I like taking the under. So now we have 3 picks. We got Halliburton under. Again, you know, first step to beating the books, got to find value. All these other books have his line at 18.5. So it's like, okay, that seems decent. And fuck, man, what else did we want to do? We wanted to find some underdog plays, or sorry, some better plays. So we got Halliburton's under. Kobe White under 10.5 RAs. That play actually, it kind of pairs nicely with the Halliburton play. I mean, I'm not sure how big of favorites. You know, you can see here, like, first step, all the books have this under heavily favored. I'm not sure how big of favorites are the Pacers tonight. Let's see. I think they beat the Thunder last night. Did they end up winning? Yeah, they ended up, no, yeah, they did end up beating the Thunder. So they're minus 165 favorites tonight. So obviously, like, I like to take Halliburton under and White under. You know, if the game's a blowout, hey, they'll both hopefully be on the bench. And then should we fade Nathan McKinnon? Nathan McKinnon to not score a goal. I don't know. Or we could take him under 1.5 points. Anyways, let's finish up this slip quickly so then we can go back to PrizePicks. So let's go here to the NHL. Nathan McKinnon under 1.5. Fuck it. Yeah, I like it. So again, this is a risk-free bet. Like, if we lose, we get our money back. So here's what I'm going to hit. It's a 5-pick entry. Again, it's just a little $10 risk-free bet. You want to play it as a dynamic play. And then, you know, again, it's risk-free up to $10. So I'm going to play it. And you can see it right here. Again, here's the picks I locked in. If we lose, we get our money back. So about as no-brainer of a promo as there is. But what do we want to look at? Let's see what we got here. So this play we're already on. I mean, it's crazy, right? FanDuel has this at minus 125. You could even hedge, bet the over on Fliff, bet the under. You can hedge for a profit, arbitrage. But anyways, let's skip over that for a sec. And let's see what else we have. So let's put in PrizePicks. Fucking Underdog, bro. Bumping all this shit so fast, man. But anyways, what did we want to look at? Wow. So there's also a lot of college basketball. Dude, there's a lot of college basketball today. Oh my God. Oh my God. So we're going to have a lot of we may have some college basketball bets on this stream. Oh boy. Wow. But anyways, let's do a PrizePick slip before we move on. So do we want to ride Austin Reeves twice? I mean, I'm always a fan of riding dudes who look like you. Austin Reeves, people tell me I look like him all the time. So we got Reeves under 4.5 rebounds. How's he done recently? Meh. Doesn't look super great to the last 5 chart. But again, every game is different. And what's great about, and again, here's the better play if you wanted to tail. And then if you're just tuning in, we got these on Fliff. Go blue. And then we have this on Underdog. But what was I going to say? Every game's different. What's great about looking at sportsbook odds is everything's baked into the odds that sportsbooks are putting out. Damn, so we're going to be riding Mikic 3 times. I mean, we could take Mikic. We'll take a look at PrizePicks and we can determine do we want to play him again or not. He's an assist dealer. Let's see. Where the fuck is his rebound line? Did they already bump it? No, they didn't. So we have Mikic under 3.5 rebounds. People like Mikic under. What do people think? They pay back in better bucks, which pays out less. Yeah, I mean, I guess on better, you technically get your money back in better bucks, but it's still obviously a no-brainer promo, worth betting. Did you use the Harden promo? Someone's asking in the chat. Yeah, I used the Harden promo yesterday. So we're on Jimmy Butler. I mean, we're on this. I don't know if any of this stuff has been bumped, but here's what I hit last night on the stream. So yes, I already used the Harden promo. Or if we don't want to ride Reeves again, there's also D'Lo. Is LeBron playing tonight? I think LeBron, yeah, he's playing. Is AD playing? AD's playing, but we have D'Lo over 16.5 points. So it's always the same. Wow. So he had 44 points, obviously, against the Bucks. Do people like D'Lo tonight? Market has him heavily favored to go over. The thing is the play on Austin Reeves looks a little bit better. Like on PrizePicks, you know, any 2-pick entry, you always get a 3x payout. So your goal is basically just find the picks with the highest possible win rate. So you can see for D'Lo, like the books have the over favored, and all these books have slightly different models. They're taking slightly different action. So you can see Caesars is minus 151, but like for Reeves, the books have the under as a much bigger favorite, minus 157. So the under's a bigger favorite, more likely to win. So that plays a little better maybe in a PrizePick slip. But let's see what we have here. What else do we want? Oh my God. So let's go here. And let's remove fantasy scores for a sec. Just less data points for fantasy score because you need a bunch of books posting lines. Oh, fuck, bro. Dude. So we have some college basketball plays. Moses Wood. So this game's at 12. Under 6 RAs. So he's pushed, lost, and won. 2, 2, 2, 1. But anyways, what do we want to look at? We want to look at rebounds plus assists. And let's just see. Let's see how we like the value on this play. Hopefully everyone's having a good morning. So here, I mean, like, you can see, again, like college basketball, not as many books post lines, but PrizePicks has this at 6, Underdog 5. DraftKings not only has the line lower at 5.5, but they also have the under favored, right? They have more juice towards the under, so they're telling you, hey, the under's the more likely outcome. So this play actually seems quite good, quite sexy, quite attractive. We can take this college basketball play, and then let's see what else we got. And if you want to ride Halliburton, well, actually, FanDuel just moved the odds. Dude, they're fucking dicks. Plus 100 to minus 128. So they ended up bumping that pretty quickly. But let's see what we have here. So we got our boy Moses Wood. Again, all this tool is going to do is point out discrepancies. So we have Rory. Let's take a look at Rory strokes. People think Rory goes more or less than 69.5 strokes. So where do we want to go? Let's go to the PGA, Rory. So these last 5 grabs are misleading because red means he went over. So he's gone over 4 out of the past 5 games. Obviously, every course is different. I wouldn't put a ton of weight into that. But where does Underdog? Do they have Rory's lineup? Let's see. Let's see. They even have a lineup for Rory. Let's see. They do. They have him at 69.5 too. So you could also get this on Underdog. But we'll play it on PrizePicks. PrizePicks has a little bit better of payouts. And again, like, unfortunately, you can't pair numerous golf players together or PrizePicks, you know. Or there's Jordan Spieth over 70. So let's see here. I don't know. We got different options. But what I want to do is let's just find one last pick to go with. Taking way too much time. So again, in general, I skip over these esports ones when you only have 2 data points. I mean, that's not super attractive. You want to see more data points, more books kind of telling you the same thing. Like ideally, you had hundreds of sports books all telling you, hey, PrizePicks has a line messed up. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? They already bumped Moses Wood. So anyways, that's fine. We'll move on with our lives. Because there were some good tennis plays as well, and I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about. So for tennis, again, like not as many books post lines, especially alternate lines. So sometimes it's a little harder to find these plays. But let's get rid of the NBA for a sec, because we already have some NBA picks, and I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about. So like here, for example, I mean, not like a super attractive play, but let's see. Maybe there's better. So you can see here, like under 24. I think we were looking at this last night, like super tight market, only 13 cents in juice, unders favored. But I mean, it's only a minus 126 favorite, so not like a huge favorite. But we need one more pick on PrizePicks. So let's find one more play with value. And again, sorry if I'm taking a sec to make this. I always just try to give out, you know, the best possible picks I can find. But we need to find one more play that we can go with. So we have 4, but now we need a fifth because these assholes bumped the college basketball play. But honestly, some of you are probably happy they bumped the college basketball play because, you know, they only do college basketball in certain states. So we have David G over 12 headshots. So let's take a look here. What do people think? People like it. Should we lock it in? 12, hot streak. You know, you have 2 data points here, 13, 13.5. They have the line not only a 1.5 higher, but they also have the over juice to being a minus 161 favorite. And again, PrizePicks is pretty worthless for me. You can see in the top right corner, these little dickholes only give me $5 per slip. But anyways, they're basically saying, fuck off, don't use our platform, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to lock in this slip, and let me put in the sharing link, and hopefully, you know, if you guys want to get more down, if you guys want to ride these guys harder than I already am riding them, you can ride them harder, you can ride them bigger. What do you think about DraftKings Pick 6? Honestly, I'm not informed enough to talk about Pick 6. I kind of understand how Pick 6 works, but not completely. So here's what we have on Fliff. Here's what we hit for the better promo. And then here's the PrizePicks play. I put the link in the chat for anyone who wants to tail. But yeah, I don't fully understand everything about Pick 6, if I'm being honest. But I have been meaning to sign up for it and take a look at Pick 6 and see how to beat it. DraftKings basically launched like a similar fantasy thing. They actually launched a few new things that are pretty similar to PrizePicks. So we have Mikic under 3.5 rebounds. We got Rory to go over 69.5 strokes. We got Sky over 12 map 1-2 headshots. And then we got Dave G over 12 map 1-2 headshots. So we got our first play. Anyone tail it? What book should we look at? So let's see what else there is. So we already got in some PrizePicks plays. It's like, okay, great. Is there anything else on Underdog, or what do we want to look at? Dabble. I mean, if you want to take Siakam over 3.5 assists, I'm going to give it a little more time. You can see the market's kind of like in disarray. A lot of these books have ripped his over to being like minus 110, minus 156. DraftKings is still hanging plus 105. So I like to wait till, like, you know, more of the books have kind of consolidated to having this maybe around like minus 110. Then the plus 110 will look amazing. Obviously, the downside of waiting is they may move the line. They may move the line. They, of course, may move the line. So we have Reeves, Mikic. So what do we want to do? So let's see what we got here. Pelicans minus 235. I mean, there's some college basketball favorites that look halfway decent. Also, if you want to take Halliburton, I mean, on PrizePicks, it looks like you can also get some value on Halliburton assists. All the books have his over favored. I mean, 11.5 is a crazy high assist line. I'm kind of fine with what we have. But if you don't want to play an esports player, you don't want to play wait till tomorrow for golf, could also just take Hallie over 11.5 assists if you like that. That currently has solid value on PrizePicks. Or 8 and under 12.5 rebounds. I mean, there's actually a few plays popping up. So these lines are kind of moving around right now. Hallie, I mean, yeah, so if you didn't want to play the esports ones, you got Hallie over 11.5 assists, and then you got 8 and under 12.5 rebounds. But fuck it. I'm going to stick with what I got. Oh, my God. So, whoa, what the fuck is going on, bro? So what is going on here? Come on. Come on. So D'Angelo Russell, and they already bumped it. They had him at 19.5 points plus rebounds. They already bumped him up to 20.5. So again, sometimes PrizePicks, they're just fast. I'll take a look. Well, maybe there's some other plays. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Maybe we can make another PrizePick slip. But what I wanted to do is also look at Fliff. Since it did seem like, hey, there's some halfway decent value on Fliff. College basketball plays, stuff like that. So let's just take a look. I mean, it actually looks like there's a fair amount. So again, like a lot of times these books, they screw up the alternates. Like all these books, they want to offer as many lines as possible for people to bet on. You know, they want to like create a little menu. The more stuff they offer, hopefully, you know, they get more betting volume. I don't really know, but you can see here the over 145 half in the Kansas game. Fliff is offering plus 125. Every other book around like plus 110. You know, maybe a little bit of value there. So there's some college basketball plays with value. Again, most of these aren't main lines. Where the value is being offered is in these alternate lines. So Kansas State versus Texas over 145 half at plus 125. We already locked in the play on Franz. Then there's some other college basketball plays, but like some alternate lines. But I mean, the value is not like crazy on any of these, so fuck it. Let's see if there's anything else on PrizePicks. UCLA minus 245 on FanDuel. So for all the FanDuel people, I mean, all the other books have this like minus 280-ish. But anyways, let me just refresh this. Let's see if there's anything new on PrizePicks. If not, I'll kind of call it a day for now. And I'll be back on live later with a longer live stream. So we have this on PrizePicks. I put the link in the chat. We have this on Better, these two on Fliff. This on Better. Again, they just make sure you opt into the promo. They have a $10 risk-free bet for insured entries. Then we have this on Fliff. And then we got an underdog play. And I'm sure there will be more good bets here, you know, kind of starting to show up. So a lot on FanDuel, but a lot of favorites. So we got UCLA, St. Bonaventure. Anyways, let's see. Is there anything else super enticing that we need to lock in? So Moses Wood. So you can see like PrizePicks bumped. They bumped his rebounds plus assists line. That's what we were trying to bet last time. But let's go back to college basketball. And we have his points plus assist line. So he's gone under 13.5, you know. Again, like you're not, compared to like the NBA or whatever, you're not going to have as many books posting lines, as many, you know, data points. But what we can do is we can kind of take a look right here. So Moses Wood, nope, I want to look at college. And maybe we will be able to build a new slip. People like Halliburton tonight. Halliburton. We got Reeves, Mikic, Halliburton, Ayton. Do people like Ayton under 12.5 rebounds? Obviously, and they already fucking bumped him. Dude, fuck you, PrizePicks. They already bumped him to 12.5. So anyways, they already bumped that. That's fucking annoying. But we do have some plays coming up in college basketball. But honestly, like, if I see any value, I can kind of drop them on Twitter. So you can see they're actually already kind of moving some of these lines. But let's take a look at like this one. Maybe let's look at one last one. I'm trying to lock in some bets, boys. I'm trying to lock in some bets. So let's take a look at the Fordham game. Or LaSalle, not Fordham, I apologize. But let's see what we have here. So we want to go to total points. And we want to look at the under 133 half. Fucking PrizePicks bumping everything we want to bet on. Under 133 half, DraftKings has this plus 124, Fanatics plus 130. So definitely seems like a little bit of value there. Yeah, so definitely seems like a little bit of value. I mean, fuck it. Honestly, like, we don't have much college basketball left. So if there's value, I want to fucking lock it in. So let's see what we have here. Again, it's not like the craziest play. It's not as good as the Franz play we just locked in, but, you know, we can still take advantage of it. So let's see what we have here. Under 133.5. At worst, like, you know. So, again, like, these books, they just offer so many different lines. And that means more surface area for these books to cover. More opportunities for them to kind of screw up and offer value on a line. And not be able to price it correctly. So it's a good thing that books offer all these alternates and stuff like that. So we have under 133 half LaSalle versus St. Bonaventure. So if you're just tuning in, 3 plays on Fliff for today. And this is at plus 145, so it's pretty juicy. So we have 3 picks for today. Then we have the risk-free bet on Better. They have a risk-free bet. And then PrizePicks bumping everything left and right now. But we had this on Underdog and this on PrizePicks. But let's see if we can get anything else. Anything else that we're in love with. Ayton, Hallie, meh. Honestly, nothing super enticing or super new. So I'll call it a day for now, but, you know, I'll be back on live later. Hopefully finding some good plays. I'll drop some on Twitter as well. And, yeah, thanks so much for